It's time to check Adam's voicemail.
Ace Man, Brandon in St. Louis. Gonna see where this puts me on the sandwich ranking here. Mom would get all the good stuff, the roast beef, the hoagie rolls, the pepper jack cheese, the good mayo, everything that makes a great sandwich, and then tell me to make it myself. Just wondering where that ranks on your scale. Is that a 2 or a 12? Peace out, brother.
You can leave us a message at 888-634-1744.
That's a 7.5. I mean, she got all the good fixins for a sandwich. There's a certain part of the sandwich making that is personal. You know what I mean? Like, you know, there's mayo, but there's how much mayo. There's mustard, but there's how much mustard. There's pickles, but how many pickles. Like, there is
a dollop or a sprinkle of love.
That's right. And so one has to decide that. And also, it's a practical skill for a young male to learn his sandwich.
Well, you're looking at a sandwich artist right here, Subway, class of 98.
You worked there.
Was a sandwich artist. I knew how to cut the U-gouge. I knew how to, communicate.
U-gouge.
Yeah. There's
But there's also there's a foreplay to it that people really cannot. Listen, you sit on the sofa and you're like, Mom, where's the sandwich? But you've eliminated the foreplay. When I used to live in La Crescenta, there was an Armenian market up on Foothill, just a little Armenian place. And I would go there and I'd buy beefsteak tomato and I'd go to like the deli part and I'd get the provolone and I'd get the smoked turkey, and it was all like foreplay.
Yeah.
Get the rolls, I'd go home, I'd cut a big wheel of like the beefsteak tomato and start soaking it in olive oil and vinegar, pepper and salt while I was making the sandwich. And it was like by the time I bit into that sandwich,
the ritual is complete.
It was orgasm time. Yeah, there's an element of that. But all right, if your mom went and got all the good stuff,
top quality,
you're at least a 7.5. My dad would get the deviled meat spread. Whatever it was called, Armor meat spread. It was like, God knows. I mean, you know what I mean? Like it was below Spam and below bologna. It's
made out of real armadillos, though.
Yeah, like weird mystery meat, potted meat, they called it.
We were poor, and my mom would never have that in the house. Never.
Okay.
Yo, I got hit with the Spam on the regular.
I want to say
we do
this.
Spam all the time.
Okay,
I had Spam 2 days ago.
So I want to say, but here's what I want to say, because now it's timely with all the SNAP stuff and all that kind of stuff. This thing where it's like, these people are poor. First off, they're fat. So I don't know where the nutrition or malnutrition or whatever. The average person on SNAP is giving away 50 pounds to the average person. It's not. But also, just because you're poor doesn't mean you need to eat like shit. I was always poor, but always when I was out on my own. I was poor, but I was like, I'm still going to the Armenian market. I'm still going to get the shit that's good. I'm still going to get the shit that's nutritious. And you know what? I'm going to make 9 sandwiches out of this. It's not going to cost that much. You don't have to eat like you're poor just because you're poor. You can be creative and be nutritious.
Well,
and
it's not like L.A. County school system led you to believe that certain foods are more nutritious than the other, so I count that as a win for Newsom.
They serve square pizza at my school. It wasn't even the right shape.
Oh, but on everybody's school. Yeah. It's square. It's made of some type of plastic and has red on it.
Like the hot dogs were like gray.
Oh, yeah.
It was like the hot hamburgers were gray. Like I was like, yuck.
They shipped them in from the East Coast just for you.
All right, what stories you got?
We got the news. Forget about Tom Aspinall, Cyril Gane. There's a new rivalry brewing.
Who won that fight? I didn't even find out.
No one.
No one?
No.
You watched it?
No contest. A poke in the eye. Sorry to report.
Round one?
Round one, just getting going. Cyril Gane looked like he was coming alive. Looked like he had corrected his tendency to burn out real quick. And Tom Aspinall never got a takedown, never got going, got poked in the eye about a minute shy of the first stanza ending.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Look, Riley Gaines is responding to AOC's personal attacks and calls out virtue signaling. There was like a little tweet battle going on with the two. You'll see this. Riley Gaines tweeting that we're being destroyed from within.
It's a picture of Ndami and AOC and Bernie Sanders up on stage drinking in the adoring crowd from the rally a couple days back, right? So Riley Gaines says we're being destroyed from within, and then AOC says maybe if you channeled all this anger into swimming faster, you wouldn't have come in fifth, which kind of shows her stupidity. There's a new world order, which is women more than men, but men as well. Jasmine Crockett's this way, AOC's this way. They put their fucking stupidity on display on a daily basis and have no problems with how fucking dumb they sound on a daily basis. So first off, I don't know. I feel like you could channel your anger into the UFC, perhaps, maybe the ring, maybe the football field, maybe hockey. But anger and swimming is probably not going to help you. Probably hurt your form a little. And then secondly, she's just basically saying our country's coming undone. I don't know how angry it is, but Riley Gaines, it's always we support women's rights until it's women who want the right to compete and undress free from less than mediocre men. So I don't know what AOC's thing is. First off, the angle. Okay, there's an angle. The angle of you were beat and you should have tried harder, or what kind of champion are you? If you're swimming against dudes who have a huge advantage on you, then no, that is not your fault. It's not possible. But any more than you were talking about Cyril Gane or Gain?
Cyril Gane.
Okay, Cyril Gane. I don't know what woman could walk in there and take that guy down. Do they exist? I don't
Gabby
know.
Garcia could give him a run for his money, but doubtful beyond that.
Right. So it's not going to happen. So there's an advantage. So she was taken advantage of and cheated out of something that she'd been working at since she was 5 or 6. So she has a problem with it.
But it's trolling. This is the new strategy.
I get it, but AOC's point the real one was, what's her name, who's running for California governor, was arguing with Piers Morgan the other day. I don't know what the fuck she's talking about.
Betty Yee.
Men have a distinct physical advantage. You guys can talk, or Whoopi Goldberg. You guys can talk in retarded circles for as long as you want. Now, men have a clear advantage. So if you are going to let biological men compete with women, we're going to have to address it. That's all. And it's not something anyone ever wanted, including Riley Gaines. She had this foisted upon her at a later stage of her career, and she got gypped out of a medal. So what would you like her to do, lady who likes ladies, who like fierce, tough women? We have Riley talking to Fox News. And I know they hate Riley Gaines because of her politics. It's not really about this. It's more about the politics. But we'll hear what she has to say, I guess, about AOC.
Here's what I will say. I want to honestly challenge AOC to a debate. She can defend socialism. I will defend capitalism. She can defend removing God. I will defend embracing a biblical worldview. She can defend child sacrifice. I will defend the sanctity of life. Any of the radical, insane democratic policies and platform that they stand for, I will debate the opposite. I'm challenging AOC to it here.
Well, I thought you were going to challenge her to like a freestyle, 100 freestyle or something. I'm like, that's
that too.
That's an unfair fight. Or
a fair fight to her is putting a man in the pool.
Yeah, no, you could wear like 100-pound weight and challenge her to it. That would be fair, actually. Mark and Riley, both of you, thank you.
It's writing bits for Fight Circus now.
Yeah, that would be. That'd be a huge pay-per-view, those two in the pool. But also, sadly, it would turn out most guys just beat off before they got to the finish line.
It's going to be a different kind of pool.
Yeah, it'd be like, who won? I don't know. I came about the 50-meter mark, and
Post-nut clarity's setting in. I'm getting a hot dog.
I want to take a nap during my refractory period. Yeah, All right. Well, listen, AOC is nuts, but also AOC, then people need to think about this. She is the spokeswoman for the New World Order of crazy chicks with no facts and an inability to think, who do not focus on facts or numbers or data, who are all feelings-based, coming to the fore and just shouting and crying and creating, and then dumb people voting for them because of how emotionally invested they are.
TikTokified.
With things. Yeah, so it's sad, and we're going to get into trouble if these people are in charge. But they shall be. But then we will get into trouble, then we'll figure it out. Yeah, Betty Yee. I think Dawson got her name right. Yeah, she was on Piers Morgan. I mean, she made a fool of her. They make fools of themselves because they don't have the data and they don't have the facts. They just have feelings. And so feelings are great when you're 9 and you're trying to get your way because it kind of works. But later on, it doesn't really work because you're arguing with people that have follow-up questions and data and don't really care about your feelings. And then you end up looking foolish. But there's something where they don't mind themselves looking foolish, which is new.
Yeah, I think that's a byproduct of the internet era.
It is.
You have to, the person with less shame, they win the game.
Yeah, I guess so. All right, what else we got?
Yeah, next up, a bummer. The Dodgers lost the World Series game last night. Man, but Meghan Markle and Prince Harry were booed during it.
That's got to be funny.
That is a small win, I guess, for humanity.
So they were at the game.
Yeah.
All the celebs go to the game.
Yeah.
The Dodgers, I had a weird thing the day before when they went 18. I think they went, did they go 18 innings? They went 18 innings.
Yeah. I believe so, yeah.
How many times, Dawson, you can look it up, did Ohtani get on base in that game? Because they may never.
Chuck's saying 9 right off the top.
9. Yeah, I thought it was 8 or 9. Who else in history is going to get on base 9 times in a World Series game? Well, and once you narrow it down to World Series, the answer is never.
Yeah.
Because how you'd have to go. Well, it'd be real tough.
You think that would be a statistic that we heard? 9, ridiculous. Are you looking it up? That's pretty amazing.
Well, it's 9. All right. I had a weird moment where I was getting on my rowing machine. And I tend to watch TMZ when I get on my rowing machine. But the Dodger game was on, and it was like in the 8th inning. And I got on my rowing machine, and I thought, man, I hope there's enough game left so I can do my row and still watch the game without going into...
And you rode your ass to Indochina.
I rode all the way to Thailand. No, I quit after a half an hour, but I was like... I remember sitting on the rowing machine going, well, how long? Let's see, we got the top of the bottom, we got the top of the 8th. Okay, top of the 8th, then the bottom of the 8th. Yeah. Then if the Dodgers score, well, they won't get up. And I was trying to figure out.
Remember the new 2-minute rule, you know what I mean? The box. Yeah.
So it was literally, that was at like 8:15. At 11:15, I was still watching the game, just sitting in my bathrobe. And I was like, my God, this thing is not ended. So I don't think anyone's getting up 9 times in a World Series game. On base, I should say. 9 times. Well, they're not going to get up, but on base 9 times in a World Series, one game. I don't.
He's a rare talent, Ohtani.
Those guys go the whole. I mean, there are plenty of people that go a series and don't get on base 9 times, for sure.
Yeah.
But, I mean, obviously he got walked, intentionally walked. Let me say about the intentional walk. They now just tell you you're walked. They don't walk them. They used to have to walk them. 4 balls.
I remember the whole catcher takes his mask off and stands and plays with his papa.
Yeah. Okay. I don't like all the padding and the gloves and the sliding mittens and the on-base mittens and the protectors and everything.
It's a lot.
So he goes up there full armadillo. Then they go, we're walking you. And he goes, oh, okay. And he starts unstrapping all his stuff and just leaves a pile of equipment on home plate. Yeah. And the bat boy has to go get it.
Little strip tease.
Here's
to get
the thing.
First.
Don't put it on if you're going to be walked. Everyone knows you're going to be walked. Don't put the fucking pads on. Just go up there.
Or think about it this way. Get a samurai team, you know what I mean, to take off all that armor real quick and get back to the dugout. That boy, he could be repurposed.
You know my policy, no pads or whatever pads you put on, you are wearing it the entire time you're on the bases.
That's why I've been wearing my cup to every show.
Ties a record for most on-base record single game, previously held by Stan Hack in 1942. In a World Series game? Because I kept saying...
No, that's just a regular game.
I know. I said World Series 5 times because I said it'll never happen in a World Series game. But it'll never happen in a World Series game, but it did happen. That regular season, yeah, baseball's 120 years old, sure. They go to extra innings. That I figured, but not in a World Series game.
Yeah.
Stan Hack. And also, everybody had nicknames back then, Stan Whitey Hack or Stan Lefty Hack, but this is just Stan Hack. Okay. 83 years, it's happened twice in terms of regular season, but it's never going to happen again. So
Take that, Hack.
Take that, Hack. All right, what else you got?
Hey, CNN.
Wait,
anchor.
they booed. Is there audio?
Yeah, I know. I was wondering if you guys were going to hit me with that. Maybe them getting booed. I don't really understand why they booed him. Can you explain it to me? Because I get it. Meghan Markle's a princess, but they just rejected the princesshood. Prince Harry seems like a great guy because he was an Apache helicopter pilot. That's pretty bad.
Here's what we don't like. All right, sorry. We'll run it back. But they put him up on the Jumbotron, and here we go.
Oh, you can hear it. Yeah, maybe it's a whole no kings protest.
Here's what
no princes either.
We hate complainers. And she does this thing where there's a couple things. She does this thing where she goes, when I met him, I didn't know he was a prince. I never knew anything. I just was attracted to the balding ginger guy.
Navy SEAL security guards he got rolling around with him everywhere.
Right. So they don't like that. They also don't like when they just do these multi-million-dollar deals like Netflix and Spotify go, we'll give you $50 million, and they haven't earned their way there. What the fuck do they... By the way, what does Prince Harry or Obama know about making fucking documentary films? What the fuck does Michelle Obama know about making documentary films? The answer is nothing. Nothing. But she gets multi-million-dollar advances, and people don't like that. Because no kings, remember?
Solid point.
Right.
Solid point.
So, and then and this is why we're learning to hate Michelle Obama, they start complaining about not being seen or racism or the pressure or what it's like when people are fucking struggling and you're living next to Oprah on a fucking vineyard and you won't stop fucking complaining about your life. Fuck right off.
I have a question. I don't know if we know. Did they have a last name? Because he apparently, we're not supposed to call him Prince anymore because he left. Mm-hmm. Shouldn't he be like Harry Fitzpatrick?
Yeah.
Or something? They're still going to call him Prince Harry, but I'm curious. These people have last names, right?
He should adapt Prince's symbol.
Nice.
As the prince, who doesn't want to be Prince.
Well, I was going Harry Markle.
Yeah, Harry Markle. Anyway, the whole point is rich people, privileged people complaining. And guys, I don't know, you guys tell me. I think guys kind of get that, like, hey, man, you live in a big fucking house. You're super rich. Dude, fucking shut up.
Yeah.
Women will always complain. They'll go, the fuck, I want to go to get my hair done, and the chick fucked my hair up, or I went to go get my car detailed, and the guy fucked up my Rolls Royce. Like, they can't. It's in them.
It's inherent.
So they put a camera on him, and then the chick starts complaining from Oprah's house, and then everyone turns on her. It's really her that we don't like. I don't think it's him.
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
It's her. And then he being pee-whipped, I think is the other part. Also, there's a thing, the other thing, she's really covered a lot of bases. Doing the as a black woman thing when you pass is an Italian woman. Like you have olive-colored skin and you have straight long hair. Like nobody sees her as a black woman. And
she looks like J-Lo.
Right, and she does the
Rico.
as a black woman, and then she probably looks more Anglo than J-Lo does. But you're trying to play the race card and the woman card and the woe is me card when you're fucking rich and nobody feels sorry for you, and that's where we turn.
I forgot it was that lady. Now I remember.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, Prince Harry does have a last name. It's David, so his name is Harry David.
Oh, Larry. Harry and Larry David. Yeah. That's funny.
Yeah, I got to shave my Harry Davids.
Mm-hmm.
Don Lemon's in the news being blasted as Two-Face. As he said, conservative commentator Megyn Kelly looks trans.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
She fooled me. All right.
Me too,
Let's
bud.
listen to what he has to say.
Is Megyn Kelly chopped?
I don't know what that means. I don't know what is chopped. I've heard it, but I don't know what that means. What does chopped mean?
She's gonna get mad at me, dude. I don't know if I want this heat.
What does chopped mean?
Chop means like not hot.
Yeah, she's chopped. I don't know. The whole MAGA looking.
It's all the MAGA ladies.
Too
They
much.
look kind of looks like a Barbie doll covered in like WD-40.
I think she looks trans.
So chopped means not hot or formerly
chopped.
hot? We got to look up chopped.
It's like the kids, they're like, oh, that's chopped. Like, it's like ugly. He doesn't look right.
Can you be 19 and chopped?
I mean, it's possible.
You know.
Listen, I was
I'm not
pretty.
asking about
I was
the
a pretty
math.
meathead, yeah.
No, what I'm saying.
Oh, wow.
They mean formerly hot, not
This is-
anymore.
According to the Urban Dictionary, chopped is the fuggliest, nastiest, most disgusting of them all.
I will say this. Here's what I will say.
Boy, she chopped translates to that girl ugly ass.
Okay,
Wow.
let's see if we can break this
You
down.
need an Urban Dictionary for the Urban Dictionary.
I'll give you 2 examples of this. She was in a movie where she was being portrayed by like Charlize Theron.
Yeah.
And Charlize Theron is
Not
didn't
as
look
hot.
any better
Not as
than
hot.
her.
Yeah,
like in movies, like if you take a look at how movies work, like you do Made in America with Tom Cruise. The actual guy who was the pilot who ran the drugs was a fat, bald dude from Louisiana, and then Tom Cruise comes in. Like that. Very rarely is the star the person who portrays you in a movie not an upgrade from you in real life.
Yeah.
That is very rare. I would argue, I don't know, I'm going to see Megyn pretty soon. I don't know if Megyn is 53 or 55. I don't know what she is. I don't know who has put together more hot years. Like, she was piping at 17, right? Now she's 53. I don't know. You look it up. I'm not asking for body language, Andrew. Use your computer. Look on your phone. It'll tell you. But the point is she's had pretty much a 40-year uninterrupted streak of hotness.
Yeah, I know.
And by the way, I don't know when the end is coming, but not soon. She's 54. All right, I'm going to go with a 40-year hotness streak and not going anywhere. Still hot. Now,
Well, I think that Don Lemon, from his cloud in the sky as a black man with Black Don't Crack, you know what I mean? He's saying that since she got some plastic surgery, or maybe allegedly, or maybe didn't, that, because trans do the same thing, get plastic surgery, that's what he's pitching at.
I don't, I've been to Thailand and I've seen it all. And I am telling you that you don't get much better looking than Megyn.
Lady boys?
Than Megyn Kelly.
Oh.
And the trans thing is comical, but it seems a little petty. But also the host of the show saying ugly is a weird way to go. It's a weird angle. Listen, maybe this is congratulatory. But
right.
if you want to attack me, don't go unfunny. Never funny. Fuck guys, fucking not funny. I'm funny. I'm funnier than almost everybody, and including people you think are funny. That's not the angle. Pick other angles with me. You know what I mean?
Yes.
But it's fine. You can find other angles. I'm open to other angles, but don't work the not funny. That's not a good angle because I've made millions of dollars from 30 years being funny. So that's not an angle. And don't pick Megyn Kelly ugly angle, bad angle. Pick unfunny.
Yeah, but this is a clip farm kid. You know what I'm saying? This kid with his poofy hair is trying to get this a reaction.
All right, so he thinks she's chopped, which is ugly. And then Don Lemon thinks maybe trans. Okay. Don Lemon's also a dope, which is weird. He doesn't, and by the way, he has no dope self-awareness either, like we were talking about. Like Whoopi Goldberg has no dope self-awareness. Many of these women don't have a dope self-awareness like AOC. Like you sound like a fucking dope when you talk. Don Lemon sounds like a dope, but he's not bothered by it, which again is a gift.
Yeah, it's what they refer to as a silly twink.
So let's
A.K.A. himbo.
Let's listen. Let's listen to it one more time. Let's see.
Is Megyn Kelly chopped?
I don't know what that means. I don't know what is chopped. I've heard it, but I don't know what that means. What does chopped mean?
She's gonna get mad at me, dude. I don't know if I want this here.
What does chopped mean?
Chop means like not hot.
Yeah, she's chopped. I don't know, the whole MAGA looking.
It's all the
Well, also, let's pause for a second.
Kind of looks like.
Who are we comparing Megyn Kelly to? The populace
why are we
at
taking-
large?
Yeah.
Like who are we comparing her to? My mom, your girlfriend, my old girlfriend. Like who are we comparing Megyn Kelly to? Because she's in rarefied hot air. She's a hot air balloon, and she's in rarefied stratosphere of hot. Like you can go, oh, she's not hot, but who are we comparing her to? I'll tell you what. Let's just go to the supermarket. I'll tell you what. I will take these two pussies and go to the closest supermarket. I'll give you 2 hours to push around a cart. You need to produce a woman who's hotter than Megyn Kelly. If you can't, then shut the fuck up. Or go suck off Don Lemon somewhere.
Well, I'm going to Sydney Sweetie's Errolwan.
That's true, but she probably has her fat assistant doing the shopping.
Damn it. Foiled again.
All right, let's bring it home, Mayhem. Boston, Mass. at the Wilbur. That'll be the 6th coming up on Thursday. That's a good show. That's a good theater. Fun times there. Historic. Then Buffalo, New York, Electric City. Then I'll be with who? Megyn Kelly in Duluth, Georgia. Gas South Arena with Megyn. You go to AdamCarolla.com for all the live shows. Becky Robinson, you can check out her website, BeckyRobinsonTheGreat.com. Mayhem, what do you got?
Yeah, MayhemNow.com and buy a t-shirt. And guess what, man? We got all kinds of stuff on Mayhem Miller Instagram.
So, till next time, Eastman for Mayhem and Becky Robinson saying mahalo.